Hola todos! Hello everyone! Today I want to share about an activity that I was able to do at school in collaboration with another teacher. I'm also very excited that we did this activity early in the year because we want to do more of this activity throughout the year. A couple of years ago, I was teaching this class called Spanish for Spanish Speakers. In other schools, it's called Heritage Spanish. These are students that mostly speak Spanish at home. They understand and speak very well. Maybe they are developing their writing and reading skills. So we talk about culture, identity, many topics, and we focus on reading and writing. With that class, and in collaboration with a Spanish 3 teacher, we did some pen pals. So throughout the year, they exchange messages on paper, um, and most of those messages were in Spanish. And at the end of the year, those pen pals met and we did an ice cream and churro social. And that was fun, but it was only a brief meeting at the end of the year. I wanted to do more of that kind of exchange among our students. We are in a city that is multicultural, and our school reflects that. We have students of all different cultures and languages. And sometimes they don't quite interact with each other. Some do, some don't, and we want more interaction. So this year, I collaborated with an ELL teacher, English language learners. These are students who are maybe from other countries, maybe they're immigrants, and they are still developing their English skills. So they have classes in English to develop how to perform in an academic setting in English. They may have some conversational English, but these classes help them to have more of a do school basically. So I've always wanted to have more interaction of those students with my advanced students. So this year I teach three IB classes. IB stands for International Baccalaureate. These are advanced students that have at least 3 years of Spanish or more. So they have some conversational Spanish skills. So my first two periods are of those classes, and we combine them with one of the ELL classes just for a very informal conversation. We gave them some basic questions that they could use both in Spanish and English, and just put them into groups and have them interact, a little bit in Spanish, a little bit in English. Most of the students enjoyed this interaction, and at the end of each class we asked them what other activities would you like to do, and of course many of them want to play soccer, some of them want to play some other games, prepare food, and I'm excited that they are already thinking of what other activities they can do together, not only to have more of an exchange of Spanish and English, which is good for both of them, but also to learn from each other and to have our community of multilinguals and multiculturals to interact with each other and learn from each other. Because sometimes we think of culture as something away. In our classes, we speak of the culture of Argentina, the culture of Spain, and it's part of our target culture, the places where Spanish is spoken. But culture also lives at school. And what we are doing when we have interactions with others is we are developing our culture, our interactions. This is their culture, the culture of the students who are learning Spanish and the culture of students who are learning English, because they both live in this community. So that has been one of my goals, to bring more of these types of opportunities where they see that they can use Spanish, my students, and English, the other students, here in the community, and also support each other. And that's mostly what we saw today. Students helping each other with their Spanish and English, and having conversations. Most of them were pretty excited, and we teachers are excited to see that and to plan for future interactions and activities. If you do something similar at your school, I would love to know what you're doing. I would love to have examples of ideas so that I can get inspired as well. Thank you for watching. Gracias.